RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Andy's Auto Body, tire and auto service and sales. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Auto Centers Nissan, home of the Wiggity Way. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Liberty Bank. Bank locally, bank Liberty. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube. Clean, shine, and protect. Alton Sports Tap. Sports, food, and good times. Ruderman Plumbing. Your locally owned plumbing superheroes. Macias Insurance Agency. Your local independent insurance agent.
It looks like Jersey is going to start Jacob Witt, a 5'10 junior. Jake Varble, a 6'5 senior. Zach Reidenauer, a 6'1 junior. Luke Shively, a 6'3 senior, and Drake Kanalikan, a 6'5 junior. And you'll get around to the CM starting lineup as we go.
And CM gets the opening tip with the basketball is Adam Hill. Now he'll tip it over to Brett Lane. Booz now has it here right in front of us in the near corner. His pass is deflected out of bounds. He was trying to get it to David Lane. Caleb Booz, Jacob Lawrence, Adam Hill, Brett Lane, David Lane, the starters for the Civic Memorial Eagles. And the Eagles throw it away, trying to get it down under the basket to Booz. And back come the Panthers with the basketball. It's Reidenauer. And now he'll get it to Shively. Shively was going to drive. He'll kick it back out. Zach Reidenauer now on the far side to Witt. Witt looks like the shortest guy on the floor. Well, I don't know. One of the CM guys, one of the Lane guys might be in it. There might be a tie for that.
Well, David is listed at 6'1". They might be stretching that one.
I think they're stretching a lot. Shively out top of the key, tried to get it inside, and it was knocked out of bounds by Adam Hill, or rather Brett Lane. It will be Panthers basketball.
So it'll be Caleb Booz and David Lane starting alongside Adam Hill, Brett Lane, and Jacob Lawrence.
A three miss, a putback is no good, and then a second putback by Zach Reidenauer is good. And the Panthers get on the board first. It's 2-0. We've played just over a minute here in Jerseyville. CM back into the front court with the basketball. On the far side elbow, it's Hill. Now they'll whip it around to the other side. Lane, David Lane with it now, is going to try to get it into Lawrence. Now he throws it near the scores table, out of bounds. Another turnover against CM. 2 times down the floor, 2 turnovers for the Eagles.
Not a good way to start the game, especially when you're on the road in the Valley.
So Shively will inbound it to Reidenauer. He'll slow things down a little bit, and now he'll skip it over to Witt. Now Reidenauer gets it back, dribbles to the left side to Shively. Pump fake three. Now he'll pass it off, gets it back. He'll put a 3 up. This one front iron, no good. Rebound Booz, and he will dish it off to Hill, who heads into the front court. We've played almost 2 minutes. It's 2-0 Jerseyville. Lawrence now, well outside the arc. Into the corner they go to Lane. He'll on the left-hand dribble, take it back around to the other side. Now dribbling baseline with it is Brett Lane, and he'll get it inside to Lawrence. He's double teamed, kicks it back out in the corner. A 3, no good by Brett Lane, and the rebound to the Panthers, and that's Witt. He'll quickly kick it down to Varble. Varble drives, now kicks it into the corner for a 3-pointer. That's an air ball by Reidenauer, and the Eagles will control it.
And Caleb Booz doing a good job positioning himself on the backside. He's gotten 2 very easy rebounds.
Driving and laying it a little too hard off the glass is Hill, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Jersey.
In the pickup games, that's when we call, that's my shot, it's my turn to shoot. Instead of passing around, take the first open look.
Eagles a little trouble getting it in. Now they finally do to Lane. He'll dribble to the free throw line and go in and have it rejected. They save it, and it'll be Panthers basketball. Witt into the front court, now gets it to Reidenauer. He'll kick it back out to Witt on the elbow extended. Now it's top of the key. Over to Witt again on the left side, and that 3 is no good, and Booz with another backside rebound.
Third rebound. It's not as how high you can jump, it's how well you position yourself. Caleb doing a good job there.
Lane with the basketball, now top of the key, 3-pointer, and that's good. Brett Lane We hadn't had a score for almost 3 minutes, and the Eagles now 3-2 with the lead.
They definitely needed that one, and Lane produced the points to get them on the board and get them the lead here at the 4:40 mark.
Witt now playing catch with Ridenauer. Back and forth they go. Ooh, he almost drug his pivot foot. Now they'll skip pass over for a three-pointer, and that one's good. That's Drake Kanalikin with a three-pointer, and it's 5-3 Jersey. Quickly, Lane has his shot blocked at the other end, out of bounds off of Witt. It'll be Eagles basketball.
Lane's going to have to figure out, he may not want to go into that tall timber as he's getting things rejected in there.
Hill will put it in play to Lawrence in the corner. He'll shoot that shot if he's open. He can hit that three. Now he'll kick it off to Lane just inside the arc. Front iron, no good. No Eagle on the backside to get a rebound, and Jersey with the basketball.
I like that inside-outside move, though. Allow your guard to square up to the basket, get the pass, and get the shot off.
In the corner, and now back out, and it's stolen away. And here's Hill, left-handed layup, and he'll go to the free throw line. The foul's going to be on Witt.
He took one look and said, I've got the angle, I'm going all the way. And Witt, as you said, going to pick up personal foul number 1. Going to the free throw line for a three-point play, possibly, Adam Hill.
The basket is good. Now they put it on the scoreboard, so it's 5-5. And Hill will try the three-point play, checking in Brandon Hampton and also Zach Lanen for the Eagles, as I believe Booz and Lane take seats on the bench. Free throw is in the air, front iron, back iron, and good. And it's 6-5 Civic Memorial. Now they'll play a little full court pressure here. We've got Lane and Hill trying to double team. They get it down to Kanalikin. He'll get it to Shively, who will slow things down. Well, I thought he was going to slow things down and bring it back out. Instead, a shot and a nice follow there.
That was Ridenauer again, right? Ridenauer with his second bucket. And now it's 7-6 in favor of the home team.
Jumper too hard by Lane. Loose on the floor. Panthers have it. And Witt will kick it off to Ridenauer, and he'll slowly come into the front court. 7-6 Jerseyville. 3:10 left to go here in the opening quarter. Witt now guarded by Hill. Picks up his dribble on the right side to Shively. Back out top of the key to Witt. Now he'll skip it over on the left side to Ridenauer. Now Witt again, top of the key. Now to the left side. Ridenauer thought about three, then thought better of it. And they will reset the offense. Eagles look like they're, what's that, a 2-1-2 zone?
They're playing a 2-1-2, but they're playing it very aggressive as they're attacking the passing lanes, not just simply dropping back inside. They realize Jersey can shoot the threes.
Shively top of the key, now over on the left side, no good by Ridenauer. Lawrence grabs the loose ball. Eagles quickly down the floor. Here's Lane off the glass, and he got the roll. Basket's good, and it's now 8-7 CM.
Lane did a good job there, using his body to protect the ball.
Shively backhands it to Witt. Now Shively gets it back. Now Witt again. Top of the key, skip pass. Back out to Shively for three. That one's no good. Rebound, Jersey. Back out to Witt. And another three by Kanalikin, no good, but the putback is good by Varble.
And this is what we talk about with Jersey spreading the wealth around.
And Lane with another basket. Quickly down the floor, the Eagles come, and a foul, and Lane will go to the free throw line. Back and forth we go.
7 points for Brett Lane as he's showing that if you attack the basket, good things can happen. Eagles had some trouble with the rebounding down at the other end, so they'll bring Boost back into the game.
And substitutions for Jerseyville. Number 14, Ethan Ward comes in, and number 34, AJ Staples. And a late sub now, Zach Rowling into the game also. So some fresh legs for the final minute 47 here, the first quarter. Eagles, 1 point lead, free throw in the air, good. 2 point lead for CM, it's 11-9.
And Lane with 8 of the CM 11 points.
And he's earned them. Underneath and stolen away. That was Booz. Another good defensive play. And here's Lane into the front court. Now to Hill. He's guarded by Witt. Witt knocked it away, but it went to Hampton, and now Hill will pick it up, standing right on the eye of the Tiger, although it's actually a Panther. Booz, top of the key, to the left side to Hill. Into the corner to Hampton, looking for Lawrence. Gets it to him, Booz wide open underneath. He drops it in and draws the foul.
Once again, being in the right place at the right time. As the defensive pressure sucked in and dropped down on Lawrence, there comes Booz on the backside, stood on the block, got the easy 2 and a possible 3.
And nice recognition that time by Lawrence to notice that Booz was open. And the Eagles lead by 4 and make it 5 as the free throw is good. And Shively's going to come back in, and Rowling's going to sit down, or is it Varble? I think it's Varble who's going to sit down. So it's Witt and Ward and Rowling and Staples and Shively out there now for the Panthers. They're dressed in white, trimmed in that North Carolina blue. And North Carolina blue shoes. I wish I had a pair of those.
I see Duke fans will call that Columbia blue. They refuse to call it Carolina blue.
You're probably right. Here's a 3 in the air, and it's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net that time, Gary Boker.
I'll tell you what, Jacob Witt did an outstanding job of squaring up and just as though he was shooting practice shots at home.
Hill, a jumper at the other end, too hard off the back iron. Booz with the rebound. Saves it for the Eagles. Here's Hampton with a 3, and it's no good. And Shively with a rebound, and Booz with a foul over the back.
Well, even though he's going to get called for over the back, he's being active inside. And Booz, of course, coming up with numerous rebounds. I think he has 5 at least here in the first quarter.
29 seconds left to go. More substitutions for the Panthers. Ridenauer back into the game. So is Kanalikin, and so is Varble. Almost back to their starting 5, actually. Kanalikin with it. Now they'll skip it over to Ridenauer. He'll pick up his dribble. Guarded by Hill, now in the corner. And they tried to get it inside to Varble. Knocked out of bounds by Booz. And with 15 seconds left, or 14.9 for all of you particular folks, and a 14-12 score, the Panthers will have the basketball. Underneath the CM basket. They get it out to Shively, quickly down to Varble. Here's a 3-pointer in the air. High arcing 3 by Ridenauer is good. Here come the Eagles trying to beat the buzzer here. Lawrence a long 3, and it's front iron, no good. And after 1 quarter, it's a 1-point game. Jerseyville 15, CM 14. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
It's the final play of the game. Down by 4, Andes will need to score to win it. The quarterback lines up, ball is snapped. It's a handoff. He breaks outside of the tackle. He's got daylight. He could go all the way. Touchdown! Andes wins.
You too can score a touchdown at Andes Auto Sales.
Check out the all-star lineup at Andes Auto Sales today.
With an alley-oop and a tip, that was good. Was that Kanalikin?
That was Jake Varble.
It was Varble who got up there.
What an outstanding pass. You could tell from the get-go it was not a shot. If it was a line drive like I used to shoot. Perfect assist.
And the biggest lead of the night for Jerseyville, 3 points now. And speaking of 3, there's one in the air by Lane. No good. Kanalikin pulls down the rebound. And it'll be Panthers basketball. Ridenauer gets it to Witt. They're out there with Varble and Kanalikin and Shively, the starters for Jerseyville. CM with its starting 5 out there as well. Shively, and that was, they gave him a 3. I thought he was on the line, but that was Shively with a 3. Yeah. And it's 20-14 now.
Tell you what, they just pass, and that's the way you beat that zone. The three-point shooters eventually open. Jersey has 4 threes already.
Lawrence and Booz out there with Hill and David and Brett Lane. And a shot by Lawrence, no good and out of bounds. Last touched by Jerseyville. It'll be CM basketball. No, it's going to be Jerseyville basketball.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Lawrence on that, I believe. I believe they called that one on Lawrence. Yep. That'll be his first. It'll be the second foul against the Panthers.
At the other end, an easy basket that time by
number 12 again.
Varble, and it's an 8-point lead, and Jerseyville has stormed into this second quarter here.
Well, the Eagles, we said, a couple of early fouls here in the quarter. Jake Varble with 4 quick points to go along with Luke Shively's 3. They've outscored CM 7-0 to open up this lead.
Hill had it stolen away by Witt. He will take it down, and Hill slapped it away. Did a good job of playing defense without committing a foul there.
Very seldom can you come from behind and reach over and down and not get the foul called on you, but the referee saw it as a clean scrape, and the Panthers will get the ball out.
Lanin checks back in for CM. Varble has it at the free throw line. Now to Shively for a 3, and that one's good, and Jerseyville is on fire here to open the second quarter. 6 minutes left to go in the first half. It's now Jerseyville 25, CM 14. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
All right, sir, we finished all the services on your car. They'll take it over for your complimentary car wash, and they'll call you when it's ready.
Timeout called by the Eagles. It will be CM basketball. They trail by 11 all of a sudden. Double team now is Lane, and they're going to get him for traveling, and it'll be another turnover and back to Jersey.
And that's a problem when you have to struggle to catch the pass. He took a dribble while trying to secure the ball, so then he's lost, and Jersey did a good job of double teaming and really putting the pressure on.
Hampton back into the game for Civic Memorial. Lane will take a seat. Ridenhour gets it into the front court. Skip pass over in front of the Eagles bench to Varble. Now Witt hands it to Ridenhour, and he will slow things down a little bit. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Don't forget, Roxana and East Alton Wood River come your way as game 2 of our doubleheader, and now we've got a traveling call against Witt.
That's one of the few turnovers on Jersey, as they've been taking pretty good care of the ball in the early going, hence an 11-point lead.
Doug Carey, the CM coach, stands up in front of the bench calling a play. Hill has it inside to Lawrence. Haven't seen much of Lawrence offensively in this one. They get it to Lane and running down the lane, and he will use the glass and put it in for 2.
And you have to credit Lawrence on that because he pulled the defense out of the lane on him, and Lena knew what to do.
25-16 the score now. And a steal by Lawrence at the other end, and here comes CM.
I was just talking about Jersey taking such good care of the ball. Now 2 trips, 2 turnovers.
And the Eagles have it knocked out of bounds at the other end. It'll be CM ball. And Staples is going to come back in. So is...
Is that Lolke?
Brendan Lolke. And CM will get it into the big guy, Lawrence. And he threw it away. It's stolen by Ridenhour, who will take it down for an easy layup. That was just a little bit too lazy of a pass.
Run and gun and get her done. Ridenhour with 9.
The lead is back to 11 now. Lane with the basketball on the right side into the corner to Hampton. Now Lanen has it, top of the key, gives it up at the free throw line. Lane's going to drive and had his shot blocked by Varble. And that brings a big roar from the Panthers.
And the cheer should be reject.
CM to inbounds it. They tried to get into Lawrence. It was thrown a little high, grabbed by Hampton. And now the Eagles will control it. Lanen on the far side in front of the Jersey bench. Top of the key, Lawrence thought about a 3. Don't take it. Now Hill has it. Eagles working the perimeter, but they're not getting much of the high-low look, and now it's slapped away from Lawrence, and a foul is going to be called, and I don't know if that was Varble or
I believe they're going to get
someone else.
I believe Varble's going to get called on that one.
That'll be his second, and Shively will come in, and Varble will sit down.
Shively, of course, is a major three-point shooter. He's had 2 in this quarter, but one thing you have to worry about, he is a bulky, solid guy, so he's got to keep those legs fresh. Needs a break once in a while. Good job by Coach Reeder.
Three-pointer in the corner, and that one is good. That was Brett Lane, and that cuts the lead to 27-19.
Lane with his second 3 of the night gives him 11 points to lead the way for CM.
Reidenhauer at the other end with the basketball. Now to Shively on the right side. Now over on the left side, they skip it all the way around into the corner to Witt. Now down to Staples. Now a good grab over there by Loyalty in the corner. That was a tough patch to catch. He's got it back now. He's double teamed. Gets it off to Witt. A lot of time running off the clock here. That's in favor of Jersey, but now the Eagles with a steal. Lorantz got it. He'll give it off to Lane into the front court. Here's Hill in the corner, a 3, and he got both sides of the iron and then the backboard and then dropped it in. And Jersey wants a timeout as the Eagles with a bit of a run here. 2:51 left to go in the first half, 27-22. Jersey leads CM. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
In the market for a new Nissan? Go no further than Auto Center's Nissan in Wood River, the #1 volume Nissan dealer in the Midwest. Auto Center's always has a huge selection, and every new Nissan is backed by Auto Center's exclusive low price guarantee, 30-day return, and lifetime powertrain warranty. Auto Center's also has a gigantic pre-owned inventory, and regardless of any credit problems, Auto Center's will get you approved. So be wiggity wise and hurry into Auto Center's Nissan. Highway 255 and 143 in Wood River, Illinois. AutoCentersNissan.com.
Jerseyville basketball after the timeout. 2:50 in the clock running here. We're listening to high school basketball on WBGZ Alton. Game 1 of our doubleheader here on the Big Z, and Hampton slapped it away from Witt, but it's out of bounds. Last touched by Civic Memorial, so it will be Jerseyville basketball, and Witt will put it in play to Reidenhauer, and now we've got a whistle. Somebody apparently wasn't ready. I guess it was an official.
I thought maybe it was me. In the first 2 minutes of the second quarter, Jersey jumped out from that 15-14 lead to a 25-14 lead as they outscored CM 10-0. But since then, CM has come back and gotten back to within 5.
That's Gary Boker, the analyst statistician extraordinaire. Now we've got a foul as the Eagles stole the ball, and then Jersey went to steal it back, but it's going to be a foul on Reidenhauer. And it'll be CM ball out of bounds. That'll be the first on Reidenhauer.
Well, we talked about how Jersey spreads the wealth as far as the scoring. They're doing the same with the fouls.
Lanen missed the layup, and the rebound to Kanalikan. And Jersey with the basketball, leading by 5 with 2:15 left to play in the first half. Skip pass to Reidenhauer. In the corner they go. That's Ethan Ward. Now Shively's going to try another 3. That one, it was a little short, and then rolled all around the rim and was grabbed off by CM as Lorantz got it. Now Hampton in the corner, front iron 3, no good. Now we're just starting to shoot at anything that moves at both ends of the floor. Witt with the basketball, saved a bad pass from Shively. Now Reidenhauer has it, top of the key. Over to Ward, back to Reidenhauer, back over to Ward as they play catch. Skip past Kanalikan, he'll try a 3. That was a line drive. Loose on the floor, who's going to get it? Eagles are. Lane to Hampton, he's going to drive, try to draw the charge, and it's a blocking foul. The basket will count, and Witt will pick up the foul.
That's one of those 50-50 calls, but I can't disagree with it. I think they made the right decision there. Hampton's going to pick up the 2, his first points of the game, and a possibility for a 3-point play.
Well, I think Witt was there, but I think he moved as contact came, and that's why he didn't really stand his ground, and I think that's why they called him with the infraction. And so the Eagles now with a chance to get this back to a 2-point game.
Count on the lefty, Brandon Hampton.
Free throw is good. CM is trailed by 11 on 2 different occasions. And with 1:18 left to go in the first half, the lead now down to 2. Canalican for a 3. That was an air ball, and it'll be CM's basketball, and that's 2 bad shots on 2 trips for Canalican.
And the Eagles on an 11-2 run now to draw back to within 2.
Varble will sit down as Staples comes back in. And Hill will bring it into the front court. The Eagles will set up the offense. Lawrence now almost stolen away. Eagles maintain it. They get it inside to Lawrence. Now he finds Hill, back to Lawrence, underneath, off the glass, and good.
Give Lawrence the points, but his first 2 points of the game, but give Hill credit for an outstanding pass to find a big guy.
And Lawrence put that up amongst the triple team and got it and tied it at 27. Shively now to Reidenhauer. Picks up his dribble. Gets it to Ward. Now Canalican in the corner. He didn't even look at the basket that time to shoot. Reidenhauer, top of the key 3, no good. And now Jersey going cold. Down to the final 15 seconds of the first half.
And what was different about that shot? Off the dribble. Jersey has not taken many threes off the dribble.
Top of the key lane. Down to 5 seconds. Eagles got to do something quick. They're going to drive, and the shot no good. Rebound Jersey, and a long shot at the buzzer. Wouldn't have counted anyway, I don't think. It's no good, and we've played a half, and we've settled nothing. 27-27 our score at halftime. Back to talk about the first half after this. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
Set, hit. Protection. Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold it. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Sports, food, and good times. That's what you'll find at Alton Sports Tap. With our daily specials and the best wings around, no game day is complete without us. Between our main bar, enclosed and outdoor patios, you won't know where to begin your evening. Alton Sports Tap has a spacious banquet center offering plenty of space to host any event and the food to make it great. Whether you stop by to catch a game, grab dinner, or enjoy our new live gaming, Sports Tap has got you covered.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And the Eagles have it into the front court. Booz, top of the key, over to Lane. Into Lawrence, and then kicked back out to Hill for a jumper. And a foul is going to be called on, is that Varble again? If it is, that's 3.
Varble put his forearm in the middle of Boost's back, and he knew when Caleb went flying underneath the rim, somebody had pushed him.
Brett Lane now. He will drive off the glass, miss the shot, and the Eagles would like to get that one back again. Quickly now into the front court. Shively, top of the key. In the corner, tipped away, and last touched by Civic Memorial.
Good deflection there by Brett Lane. I thought he got just enough of it. It may have gone off the Panthers' hands last, but the officials didn't see it that way.
Reidenhauer, top of the key, over to Witt. Now they'll skip it over. His bodies fall to the floor. Varble's open for a 3. It's no good. And Booz with that weak side rebound again. Gets it off to Lane, who gets into the front court. Lane to Lane they go, and now it's thrown away in the corner and actually kicked out of bounds.
Kick save.
Hill set to inbound. And he'll throw it, and it's tipped into the backcourt by Reidenhauer, and that's a live ball, and he'll take it to the basket and draw a foul from Lane and a chance for a three-point play.
An outstanding play indeed, as Reidenhauer just simply got his fingertips on that one, tipped it ahead, chased it down, took it to the hole, and now an opportunity for a possible three-point play.
And I think David Lane didn't think that ball could go into the backcourt. It hadn't been touched from the out-of-bounds play. He could have gotten it into the backcourt. He tried to save it so it didn't go into the backcourt and got it deflected away from him.
First free throw of the game for the Panthers, and they missed it.
Lawrence, a little 10-footer rolled around and comes back out. 29-27 our score. Jersey leads. Here's Shively for three, no good. Didn't get set on that shot.
That was the key, and once again, Booz coming up with another rebound for the Eagles.
And Hill into the front court to Lane for three, no good. And rebound to Varble.
Lane looked like he may have hurried that shot a little bit, and he had plenty of time to get set up and let her fire.
Witt will slow things down just a bit. He's out there playing with, are those goggles or sunglasses?
Captain Midnight. Ooh, that's way ahead of your time.
Yeah, you're right. It's not that bright, is it? They tried to get it underneath to Varble. Lawrence knocked it away. Panthers get it back. Reidenhauer to Witt. Skip pass over to Shively. Thought about a three, didn't take it. And a running one-hander is good.
Right down.
That was Reidenhauer. That was a nice, slick little move.
He has made some nice moves to the basket. None better than that. He has 13. The lead is 4 for Jersey.
Booz now into the corner with it. Now they'll skip it over to Hill in front of the Eagles bench. Eagles coached by Doug Carey. Now Lane to the corner to Booz. Thought about going baseline. Now free throw line. And a foul going to be called. And boy, when they get that ball anywhere near Lawrence, white shirts just come from every direction.
Yeah, I don't care if it is Witt's third foul. That's a good move. You've got to make the big guy uncomfortable every time he touches the ball.
Lawrence now with it. Going to go baseline. Now he's double teamed and it's stolen away. And the long lead pass to Varble. And his shot was blocked by Booz.
Picked that one right out of the air, didn't he?
So that was a little right back at you. Here's a three in the corner. Good!
That was Brett Lane, who got a better job of getting his feet set that time and drained the three. He has 14, including 3 trays on the night.
31-30, Jerseyville leads. Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. You just get the feeling this one's not going to get out of hand either way.
Well, these two teams have had some close games. Jersey, of course, winning last Saturday night by 2 at Sullivan. And, of course, the Eagles with a pair of overtime losses by 2 points each in the last 2 Tuesdays.
Reidenhauer with the basketball, skips it over to Shively in front of the Panthers bench. Now it comes all the way back over. Now they'll skip it to Shively again for a three. Front iron, no good. Lawrence with the rebound.
A one-arm rebound as he simply went up and got that with one paw and brought it down.
He has it now top of the key, and now he'll dish it off to Hill. Hill goes to Booz in the corner. Now back to Hill, now into the corner to Booz. Wanted to go into Lawrence, couldn't. And a kicked ball now as Varble put the light blue boot to it.
Interesting matchup inside there when you see Lawrence trying to post up. He wants to get on the block, but Shively is pushing him about 5 to 6 feet out each time, and there's not a whole lot Lawrence can do. Shively's big enough, and he's getting low enough so that he's just rooting the big guy out of there.
Reidenhauer sits down for Jersey. Lanen sits down, and Hampton back in for CM. Inside to Lawrence, but he put it on the ground and had it stolen away.
And Shively answered the bell just right on cue. He picks up the turnover.
Ward into the game. Top of the key now to Witt. Now into the corner. Now Witt gets it back. Ward has it on the left elbow. Now baseline to Shively. Now over to Lolke, now into the corner to Witt. Nothing doing there. They'll come back out and reset the offense again. This is Ward, double team.
Good.
Shively's open for a three, and it's good.
Perfect inside-outside pass allows Shively time to reset his feet. He was ready, and as soon as the ball touched his hands, he knew what to do with it. 3 trays, 9 points for Shively.
The lead is 4 for the Panthers as we approach 3 minutes left here. Hampton's going to try a three. That one's an air ball, and Jerseyville with the loose ball.
And everybody in the gym's letting them know it was an air ball.
Nobody ever misses an air ball. You notice that? The crowd never misses an air ball. Witt slows it down. Now he'll put the offense into play. Shively, left-hand dribble, now picks up his dribble, needs some help. Got it to Witt. Back to Shively, top of the key. Now they go down to Kanalikin. He picks up his dribble and gets it back to Shively, back to Kanalikin for three. That's an air ball. Here comes the other cheer.
Well, that time he took a pass to the side, really wasn't squared up to the basket for the shot.
Laurent's going to drop step for a three, missed it. And the rebound, Panthers.
And remember what we said as we get further into the game, the legs get a little bit more weary, and those three-point shots are a little more difficult.
My legs get a little bit more weary into the third quarter. And all I'm doing is broadcast.
You never could shoot a three, though.
Oh, I was downtown Freddie Brown. The only place I could shoot from was downtown. They didn't let me play anywhere else. They kick it out to Shively. Here's a three-pointer by Witt, and that one is good.
Witt, who's been working hard on the defense, gets a little justification on the offense, his second tray.
And CM wants a timeout. 1:39 left to go in the third quarter. Jerseyville 37, CM 30. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
We're always looking for better ways to do things, but with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you, Kasasa?
Timeout, trailing now by 7. Trying to stop the bleeding here a little bit. Hampton now in front of the Eagles bench. Now Hill has it, now back to Hampton. Eagles going with a little bit smaller front line. Lane now with it. Drives in. They get it to Booz. Booz not looking to shoot. Now he puts on the move, spinning to the baseline. He's blocked from behind, but a foul is going to be called. And Booz will go to the line to shoot two.
Well, the Eagles look like they're trying to get a little bit more movement in the offense, see if they can't get the ball moving and create some better shots. Booz, a 67% free throw shooter.
And the first one is in the air, and it's no good. Shively and Varble checking back in along with Rowling.
Staples going to have a seat. The big 6'3" senior, he drew the task of guarding the big guy inside and giving Shively a bit of a rest. Remember, you need that rest if you're going to keep firing those threes. And right now, the Panthers have already drained 7 threes on the night. 3 in the first quarter, 2 in the second, 2 in the third.
Ward also sets down, and Lolke. Second free throw is good by Booz. That cuts the lead to 6. We're down to 1:10. Nice bounce pass to Varble. His shot was blocked, but a foul, I think, on Booz.
And Coach Carey's got to be disappointed that they were able to get through the seam of that double team over there on the sideline, utilizing the sidelines almost like a triple team.
They actually called that on Hill. Jerseyville's bringing in another 3-man change. The 3 that just went out will come back in on the defensive side and replace Shively and Rowling.
And the shooter.
And will be the shooter. So a little bit of strategy going on, trying to keep those guys away from the foul trouble. Free throw no good, so Varble stays in the game. 37-31 the score. Under a minute.
Looks like they're going 1-3-1 on the defense now. See if they'll trap in the corners. Nope.
Hill with it, inside to Lawrence, turnaround off the glass, short. Might have rushed it just a little bit, and a rebound to Jerseyville.
Credit Jersey, make sure he gets one and done. No offensive rebounds for the big guy.
And now, Panthers will take a timeout with 33 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. They must feel like that there's a foul trouble situation because they're going to make those substitutions.
Well, right now, Witt has 3,
Varble has
Witt has 3, Varble has 3, Ridenauer has 2. So by rotating them in and letting those other guys get in there on the aggressiveness on the defense, that'll save those potential fouls for the fourth quarter. And of course, Brant and Kennedy, you want to remember, it's going to be an exciting fourth quarter, so stay up and stay tuned, right?
Exactly. But if you're on offense and you have the ball, don't you want your scorers on the floor?
Well, I don't
They're not as likely to commit the fouls if they have the ball.
I don't think Jersey believes they don't have anybody out there that can't score.
Well, you might be right. I don't think they believe they have anybody that can't shoot a 3.
We're going to hold for the last shot here.
And that was my point. I don't know why they need to substitute since they're just going to hold the ball anyway. But that's why I talk and they coach.
I think that was predetermined. I think he'd already made up his mind. He wanted to make the switch before the clock stopped.
Ridenauer draws the foul and gets the basket, and that foul is going to go on Lawrence.
And in all likelihood, when he called the timeout, he said, now let's work the clock for about 15 seconds, and then Ridenauer, if you'll take it down the lane for a three-point play, we'll be up by 9 or 10.
Well, if he did that, I understand totally why he was doing it.
Hey, these coaches nowadays, I tell you.
All of a sudden, the lead is 8 and has a chance to go to 9 with this free throw, and it's in the air and no good. And rebound to Booz. Eagles have 10 seconds to try to come down with the basketball and put a dent in the 8-point lead, and a foul is going to be called. And who's that on? Is that Varble? No, that's on Ridenauer.
It'll be only team foul number 4, so the Eagles will take it out of bounds.
Second on Ridenauer. They get it into Lawrence. Somebody's got to shoot it quick. A long 3 is no good at the buzzer. And I don't think the Eagles really knew how much time was on the clock or wasn't on the clock.
Lawrence knew, and that's why he said, why did you wait so late to give me the ball? I couldn't even get my feet set for the shot. And as a result, they trail by 8 going into the fourth quarter.
We'll be back with the final period after this. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Well, Gary Boker in that third quarter, CM outscored 12-8 or 12-4 by Jerseyville, and Jersey has the ball to start the fourth quarter. CM's got to do more in this fourth quarter to be able to stay into this game.
Now, you can't have a 4-point quarter and expect to stay in a game like that. And of course, as you said, not so much Jersey's defense as it was CM just not getting in to a good rhythm.
CM with the ball now on the missed shot by the Panthers, and they almost threw it away, and a shot blocked from behind. And here comes Jerseyville. Witt. And it's stolen back as Hampton blocked it and got it to Hill.
That's why we say never leave your feet until you know what you're going to do with the ball.
Three-pointer in the air, no good by Lane. A rebound comes down to Kanalikan. Now to Shively and now to Reidenauer. And 1 minute is gone here in the fourth quarter. The lead is 8 still. Varble working on Lawrence. Backs in. Now he'll kick it back out top of the key to Shively. Now he'll look for Reidenauer on the right side. He'll dribble top of the key with Hampton guarding him and get it to Varble. Varble hands it right back to Reidenauer. Now Varble's in the way. Working the perimeter here, keeping it to the outside. Panthers running some clock. Now they'll drive, a finger roll, and it's still loose on the floor, and now we've got a tied-up ball.
Good call.
And the arrow goes to Jerseyville.
Good call there, as there was a lot of traffic, but the hand came down on top of the ball, and it was a good held ball.
I wasn't sure. I thought on that first finger roll he actually passed it to himself without it being touched by anybody. Now it's almost stolen behind or from behind by Witt, but the Eagles keep it. And now Witt falls on the ball, and now it's loose, and if they call it a tied-up ball, it's going to go to Jerseyville, and that's what they're calling it.
Witt saying, I don't think I want to set on that ball again like that. It's a little bit painful. 6:07 to go. It's still an 8-point game as the Eagles and the Panthers are scoreless here 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Game getting a little bit sloppy to start the fourth period here. Witt being guarded by Hill. Now Ward has it, top of the key. Now Shively. Lanen's on him. Looked like close to 3 seconds on Shively. No call. Here's Witt. Going to pass it to Kanalikan. Bad pass off his leg and out of bounds.
A jump bounce pass is not a good idea. Off of his legs and out of bounds. And Eagles defense gets him the ball back.
5:36 left to go in the at least regulation. 39-31 our score. Jerseyville leads. Still nobody scored as of yet in the fourth quarter. Hampton into the front court to Lanen in front of the Eagles bench. Now to Hill. Hill dribbles to his right on the sideline. Looking for help. Got it to Booz. Now to Lanen. Now to Hampton. Now Hill will try a three that's no good. And a rebound out of bounds off of Booz. It'll be Jersey basketball.
Kanalikan with a good job there, simply swiping down on the ball and knocking it off Booz's leg. It'll go back over to the Panthers. 5:04, minute by minute. They're milking that clock down, still maintaining that 8-point lead.
Reidenauer into the game. He has the basketball now. Ward sets down. And you're right, you just see Jerseyville not in any hurry to do anything offensively here, as long as they don't lose points. Shively with it under the basket, off the glass, no good. Loose ball tipped, and Booz carries it out of bounds. It was either that or risk a diving move into the cheerleading squad. He went the gentlemanly way.
There you go.
So it'll be Jersey basketball. They get it in for a layup, no good, and the Eagles with the rebound. That was Varble who missed that shot, a little too hard off the backboard.
Eagles could really use a three right here. Set him up, put it down.
Here's a three by Lawrence, no good. And when he's outside shooting threes, you lose the big guy underneath for the rebound. And Jerseyville with it. There's a walk and no call, but it's out of bounds. And Ridenhour kicked it into the water bucket.
Coach Reeder's very upset, and I thought he got every break he could there. It could have been a turnover, it looked like, but nonetheless, the Eagles get the ball back. However, that clock continuing to roll. We're down to about the 4-minute mark.
We've played almost half of this fourth quarter, and still neither team has scored. Behind the back to Booz, and a foul is called. Who are they calling the foul on? Kanalikin before the shot?
Well, as Adam Hill went in, a nice behind-the-back pass, but as you said, Kanalikin, I think it was, who unloaded on him, and he'll pick up his second foul. Boy, did Hill go down hard.
And now the basket will count for Lawrence, and he's fouled. And he'll get a chance for the three-point play, and that might be number 4 on Varble.
That is the first basket of the second half for Jacob Lawrence. Yes, indeed, that is foul number 4 on Jake Varble.
Free throw is no good, in and out, but the lead cut to 6.
Well, we said CM needed a three-point play there, but they'll settle for 2 and see if they can get another stop.
I'd take it right back down to Lawrence and let him work on Varble, one-on-one. I'm not sure anybody else on the floor can guard him like Varble can.
No, the next closest is sitting on the bench, A.J. Staples. He may have the poundage to work him inside a little bit. Did I say that okay?
I think you did fine. Shively, top of the key, now over to Varble. Lawrence going to come way out and work on him. Now Witt has it. Now to Varble, down to 3:18. Clock keeps running. Now Kanalikin has it. Jerseyville doing a good job of moving the basketball around.
And CM's going to have to start thinking about fouling because they're getting down to where they only have 3 team fouls. And Jersey, the one problem they've had tonight has been from the free throw line where they're 0 for 4.
Varble has it now. And a foul going to be called against Lawrence, reaching in, trying for the steal.
You really don't like to see personal foul number 3 on your big guy come 35 feet away from the basket.
No, you really want somebody else to pick up the foul if you have to go that route. Somebody like Lanen, who's out there, I don't think has any fouls. Now we get a walk. A turnover will give it to CM, trailing by 6 with 2:49 left to go.
I think Ridenhour's done that a couple of times before, but it was quick enough he got away with it. His 15 points are going to have to stay right there as he gets another turnover.
Eagles with the basketball. Chance to cut the lead in half with a 3 if they can get an open look. Booz, corner, three-pointer. Good, Lawrence!
Wake up the monster. Lawrence with his first 3, 5 1/4, give him 7 for the game, makes it a 3-point contest.
39-36. Witt's going to try a 3 at the other end, no good. Rebound, CM has it. Quickly.
That's one thing Jerseyville didn't need to do was hurry a shot. They needed to regain control of the tempo.
Here's Lanen with a jumper from the corner, in and out and no good, and Varble has it. Yeah, you're right.
Should we give a 2-minute warning here?
It is the 2-minute warning. Jerseyville did see him a favor by coming down and taking a quick shot. I bet it won't happen again. Shively now is going to work some time, giving it to Witt. Down to 1:48 left to go in regulation. 3-point lead for Jerseyville. Now Ridenhour on the right side and out at the corner to Shively, who's going to drive and put it up and miss, and a tip miss. And the Eagles, Lawrence with the basketball, 1:27. And now a timeout going to be called. And with 1:25 left to go in regulation, the Eagles will have the ball, trailing by 3, 39-36. Jersey leads CM. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618 258-3168 to speak to a representative.
.25 left to go in regulation. Jeff Alsman and Gary Boker with you. CM with the basketball after the timeout. A 3-point game, 39-36. Jerseyville leads. The Eagles trailed by 8 here in the fourth quarter. They've now cut the lead down to 3. They have the ball. Booz top of the key. Now on the left side, elbow extended. With it is Hill. He's going to drive. And the putback is good. Was that Booz?
That was Booz once again. Backside position. He only has 6 points, but 6 big ones and another big rebound makes this a 1-point game.
1-point game, and now a foul going to be called. With 56 seconds left to go, it was Hill with the finger roll that was too strong, and Booz with the putback to make it a 1-point game.
We're going to call that foul on Lane, I believe.
It was on Lane, his first, and now they're going to get Hill. Eagles still, I think, have one more foul to give before they would put the Panthers on the line.
Looks like both teams at 6, and as we said, the one thing the Panthers have had problem with is shooting from the free throw line 0 for 4. Of course, they're 0 for the fourth quarter as well. Have not scored here in the fourth period.
Shively with the basketball. He'll dribble to the top of the key and then come right back out again. I'm surprised he's the guy handling the ball. And now he loses it. And the Eagles have it with 34 seconds and a chance to take the lead. And I am very surprised Shively was the guy with the basketball. And now a shot blocked, but a foul called, I think.
They called a travel call.
Oh, they called a travel. They called a travel on Lawrence. His shot was blocked. I thought they might have called a foul, but they've called a travel, and they'll give it to Jerseyville. And now the Eagles will foul Reidenauer. I don't know how you could call a travel when the ball was touched. He didn't go up and come back down with it.
Last game I saw, a foul was not called on Lawrence as he tried a three-pointer at the end of the game. And on this one tonight, it looked like the ball went up and was deflected. Even if you don't call anything, you could say, I just made a mistake on the whistle. But to call a turnover like that, I don't know.
Reidenauer makes the first free throw, so it's a 2-point game, 40-38. Right. The shot was definitely blocked. I don't know how they got traveling out of that. I thought it might be a jump ball. Maybe they were calling dual possession.
Okay.
Second free throw, no good. So it's a 2-point game with 22 seconds left to go, and the Eagles have it. Hill working on Witt into the front court, now into the corner to Booz. They go into Lawrence. He's going to go strong off the glass, missed the shot, but he'll have a chance at 2 free throws to tie the game with 12 seconds left.
Shively going to get the foul called. These two teams, the last game each of these two teams has played was a 2-point decision. CM's, of course, a loss in overtime. Jersey a win at Sullivan.
First free throw is in and out, no good. Now do you have to miss this one and try to get the rebound, or do you try to make it and foul?
I think you better make it and foul, because if they go to the other end, there's a possibility.
He missed them both, and the rebound to Jerseyville, and a foul will put Varble on the line. Well, the chance was there, 2 free throws, and the Eagles couldn't make either one of them.
Yeah, and whereas Jersey had been 0 for 4 through the first 3 quarters, CM had been 5 for 6. But here in the fourth quarter, CM has missed their only 2 free throws, which could have tied it. And now to the free throw line, Jake Varble, who's 0 for 2 from the charity stripe.
Varble will be shooting 1-1, but the Eagles will take a timeout first with 11 seconds left to go. It's 40-38. Jerseyville leads by 2, and they will be at the free throw line when we return. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949. Or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Varble at the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1.
Now Varble, of course, 6 points on the night, but these are the biggest free throws for the 6'5 senior, Jake Varble.
And the first one is no good. Rebound, CM, and timeout called with 10.2 seconds left to go. We'll send it away, come back. This is Big Z Radio Sports.
Dad, the toilet's clogged again.
Ruderman to the rescue. We'll clean any drain, anytime, anywhere. Ruderman is your locally owned and operated plumbing and drain cleaning company. We're friendly, fast, and reliable. Ruderman takes the extra steps to protect your home while providing stellar 24-hour emergency superhero service with hometown pricing. So for plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, water heaters, filtration systems, or just when your house pipes are in trouble, call Ruderman.
Minimum.
40-38. Jerseyville leads CM. The Eagles will have to go the full length of the floor. And it looks like Jerseyville will at least put some kind of pressure on them. Down to 5. They get it to Lawrence. Now to Hill. Fires up a 3. Underneath. A putback. No good. The Eagles had 2 looks and missed them both. And Jerseyville wins it by a score of 40-38. Hill with a 3-pointer that was no good. Lawrence caught the air ball, tossed it back in. I think it was to Lane for the putback, but he couldn't make it, and the buzzer sounded.
Lane had no idea how much time was left on the clock, which you knew he wouldn't. And so his idea was, I've got to get it up as quickly as I can. He hurried it just a little too much, and once again, it's Heartbreak City for the CM Eagles as they lose a game by 2 points for the 3rd time in a row.
Jerseyville wins it 40-38, and we'll come back and wrap things up from Jerseyville after this. This is Big Z Radio Sports.